What's up, y'all? Back with a new damn video. Let's just get right down to it. Eagles versus Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, if you haven't seen my previous video I put out yesterday, go check it out. It should be in there in my channel. Okay. It's about the run game. Do we need a run game? Do we need to trade for running back, etc., etc.? Go check it out if you're interested. Okay. Now listen. Jacksonville Jaguars. This team had Super Bowl hopes, or, playoff hopes. And they still have a shot. They still have a shot. As I said before, and I said last year, this team is really good. They're the best defense in the league. Not right now, but last year. And Blake Bortles is the issue with them. That's their issue. Now, I don't know what he's going to do this week after I heard Malcolm Jenkins' comments, because they were still talking about what Eric Reed was saying. Eric Reed, the guy off the Panthers, the guy who was out of the league because he stood, he kneeled for the national anthem or whatever the hell. Malcolm Jenkins made a comment like Blake Bortles, something about like, I always supported Kaepernick. All I have to do is turn on tape this week and see that he should be a starting quarterback in this league. Basically pointing and saying Blake Bortles sucks. Just because of that, watch Blake Bortles go for 4 touchdowns and 300-something yards. Okay, I'm just joking. But this is an advantage for the Jacksonville Jaguars. It really is, because I was listening to the radio, South Antonio Football Hour, at 97.5. He was on there talking, and he had a guy on there who he's friends with. The guy covers the Jacksonville Jaguars. Guy works for the Jaguars website, whatever. He said the Jaguars have done this now 3 times. 3 years, they went to London. They have experience with it, being in London, okay? And in all their games, they have led, they had leads, or like I think last year they blew was it last year or the year before? They blew the Ravens out like 44 to something. I can't remember the score. Beat the hell out of them, okay? And it's funny because coming off that plane, the reporters were asking Flacco's questions. Flacco said, I have jet lag. So they're used to going there. We're not. We're going from Philly to there. They're used to it by now. The team is, the whole culture, what you have to do, you have to do a whole little fan fest thing, I guess. That's what I've seen every time I've seen the team go to London. I guess it was the first time. I think it was the Colts and the Jags. And they had the Colts doing stuff for NFL Network and this and that. So I don't know if we're going to be doing all that. I hope not. Okay, I hope not. But it's a whole different time zone. It's a whole different getting used to all that. And the Jags have done it 3 times. We have not done it yet. It's our first time. So that's an advantage in their court, okay? They also have, in my opinion, the best, if not the second best corner in the NFL, and Jalen Ramsey. He'll probably have clamps on Alshon Jeffrey or whoever we put on him. If we're smart, we put Aguilar on him, put Alshon against A.J. Boye. A.J. Boye is a phenomenal talent. I think he's a top corner too. He's a guy I wanted the Eagles to get in free agency. I remember watching him when he was with the Texans in the playoffs, and I was like, wow, this kid can play. We didn't get him. The Jags did, whatever. Now they have one of the best cornerback duos or whatever. But I'm looking over the past few weeks. Jaguars lost 2 games now by 20-something points. They got blown out by the Dallas 40 or whatever. They got beat the shit out of by the Texans. What was it, like 30-7 or something like that, 30-6. Okay, so them looking like phenomenal, which they did start the season looking the same way they did last year, and then they went against the Patriots, and I told people, I said, hey, don't get fooled. The Patriots do this all the time. They start off slow, and then they start getting hot, and you see it now. The Patriots are starting to get hot. Now they got Josh Gordon back, and now Edelman, now this, now that, and everything's going to be clicking, okay? But that's that. Let me tell you something. So, as I said, the Jags are used to going to London. They're on a 2-game losing streak, okay? We're on a 1-game losing streak, just lost to Carolina. They need this bad, and I don't think they're going to lose 3 games in a row, if I'm being honest with you. I just don't see it. I think their defense is so dominant, and their defense hasn't been dominant as of recent, weeks. And it's pretty funny because the defense's weakness is the run, against the run. I think last year they ranked like 20th in the run or something like that, but they were good against the pass and pass rush and et cetera, et cetera. That's so funny that they're good. They're bad against the run because we have no running backs. And now Darren Sproles are saying is injured or he didn't show up to practice. I don't know what his issue is. Well, not Sproles. Smallwood. Sproles has been out since week 1. Smallwood didn't show up to practice. So I don't know what his issue is, what's going on with him. So if he doesn't play, it looks like Josh Adams and Clement. Unless they make a trade, which even if they did make a trade for a running back, I don't think the guy's going to start on Sunday. Okay. Jaguars also got a guy, Carlos Hyde, who they picked up. I don't know what's going on with Leonard Fournette. He's a freaking beast. Leonard Fournette, he's a hog. But Carlos Hyde might make us pay for not trading for him, for not even bidding for him. And the Jags took him. He might be like, oh, whatever, this team needs a running back, and they didn't even reach out to the Browns for me. And bang, just start rip a game off on us. But you know what? At the end of the day, I think we have a shot in this one because Carson Wentz on the field, you have a shot in every game. And that's just my personal opinion. But the defense needs to show up. Wentz is going against one of the best corners in the league. Really good pass rush. I don't give a shit. The past 2 weeks they played bad. I get it. I'm talking about the Jaguars. And we played really well. Okay, the Carolina game, as I said, we should have won it. We blew the 17-point lead. We should have ran the ball more in the fourth quarter. Defense should have done whatever. But this is all our fault. Almost all these losses we had. Minnesota, it was like 20-23 to score. We got in these holes early. Or we started off hot, boom, and we couldn't finish. This season reminds me so much of Carson Wentz's rookie season, 2016. But the thing is, he's not playing bad. Statistically, look at his stats. Over his first 4 or 5 games, he's playing better this year than he did last year. In terms of touchdown to interception ratio, completion percentage, etc., whatever. I don't know about on third down because he was the best quarterback in the NFL last year on third down. So I'm not comparing him in terms of his rookie year, but him and Doug, the combo, rookie year. That's what it reminds me of. Whether it be drop balls, penalties on offense, shooting ourselves in the foot with stupid things late in games, defense just giving up stuff. And it's funny because I go back to what I said when we signed Jordan Matthews. I said, why bring him back? Okay, cool, he's depth, he helps, whatever. It's funny, though, he comes back, and then we can't win games. The whole team starts dropping balls. It's like he has a drop syndrome or something, that he comes onto a team out there where the team just can't do anything. I don't know. But all I'm saying is this, is that Eagles got to pull this off. But I don't see Jacksonville losing 3 straight games. And them being used to the London atmosphere and them being there 3 times and already been done and already been around the world, did the whole loop, they got the advantage in their court. I would rather play in Jacksonville than play in London, honestly. And that's not a diss to their fans or saying that their fans don't show up with no passion. That's not no diss to them. I know they got a fan base out there, okay? I've seen it. But it's that they've done this before 3 times, this whole London trip. People don't understand how big or how stressful this trip is. This trip is more stressful than the game. That's why I said I'd rather play in Jacksonville. I'd rather play in Philadelphia. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? So the advantage in their core with that. At the end of the day, though, we should win this game. Then again, we should have won against Carolina. The Giants game we should have won. Yeah, we did when we blew them the hell out. They're a bad team. Good teams beat bad teams. I know Blake Bortles is starting again for them. We'll see what he does this week because, last week he got benched mid-game. Once Cody Kessler comes in, he scores a touchdown like that. I don't think Blake Bortles is a good quarterback, but he might be pissed off about that and try, getting vengeance, especially after the comments that Jenkins made, Malcolm Jenkins, because that's going to be bulletin board material for their locker room or for their coaching meeting. Hey, look what they said. And we benched you last week too, so blah, blah, blah. But we'll see. This, again, the Eagles should win. They're underdogs, in my opinion. I don't know about Vegas. I'm not looking at the betting odds. I'm just saying going and flying across the world, doing this and that. But we got to win this. Go 4-4. And then from there, we figure stuff out. Before the deadline, get it back in here. Get Patrick Peterson a corner in here. Something. But as of right now, what's in front of us is this game. And we got to win. And it sucks because I got to wake up at 9:30 in the freaking morning Even though I got to work 10 in the morning almost all my days that I work. This week I work 10 a.m., damn. And I'm not a morning guy. I like to go out all night, come home at 6 in the morning, and go to sleep until freaking 2 p.m. Okay, so you get where I'm coming at, okay? I'm wake up at 9:30 though for this. I'm not even going to go out the night before and go to the club or go to the bar or whatever or go to the casino. I'm not even going to do that this weekend. I mean, on Saturday going into Sunday. You know why? Because I want to go to sleep so I can wake up at 9:30 to watch this game. And if it's another disappointment that I'm waking up at 9:30 in the morning to see this, then I'm a sucker. But you know what? I think we can do it. I do. It's going to be tough, and I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. We're not going to blow them out, and I damn sure don't think they're going to blow us out. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game, and I think we can come away with a W. That's just me as a fan. Let's go, Birds. Comment below on your thoughts. How do you feel about everything else? Do you see us win this game, losing, or what? I'm just all over the place, and I'm just going off what I'm thinking. Let's go, Birds. Let's get this win. Let's just get it 4-4. That's all I'm hoping. Just do it. Please. Go, Birds.